Welcome to Frog Talk, an Auction Frogs podcast series all about events and fundraising in a post-2020 world. For more information on Auction Frogs and the services we offer, visit auctionfrogs.org today.
Hi, and welcome to Frog Talk, your leap into fundraising. Today, I'm here with Andrew with IATS for your credit card processing, whether it's your online auction, virtual event, whatever it happens to be. They've been a wonderful partner and have committed themselves to being able to help nonprofits specifically to be able to lower those costs and keep more in your pocket to be able to do the wonderful work that you do. Andrew, thank you so much for taking some time.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on.
Well, now, Andrew, you have a long history. You were one of the kind of founding members of the team as far as the nonprofit portion back in, what was that, 2016?
Well, actually, it goes even further back than that, Corey. So IATS actually started back in the mid-90s, and it was serving travel agencies and bed and breakfasts and providing payment solutions to those verticals. And then I started in 2002 as one of the founding sort of the members of the nonprofit team, just to focus on serving the nonprofit sector. And it came about really because a charity that's local to our business and our headquarters are in Vancouver, British Columbia, really needed help to process their recurring gift file every single month. They were processing it manually. So we found a way to automate that for them and saved them days of manual processing, and then decided that we would sort of launch into the nonprofit sector. So I was, employee number one, just focused on the nonprofit sector. We grew that through partnerships and partnerships with many technology providers, and then grew that. And then I left in 2007. Again, stayed in the nonprofit sector. It's a sector that I love and I'm passionate about, and stayed there for a while, and then came back to IATS. I was offered the opportunity to come back and lead IATS as president in 2016. So this is round two, and so now it's almost exactly 5 years since I've been back this time.
What if I'm a nonprofit and I'm wondering, okay, what do I need to do? I've got this event coming up. I've got this online auction, whatever. What are the benefits that IATS is able to provide me as a nonprofit?
Yeah, it's a wonderful question, and I think that one of the real benefits that our approach and IATS's approach has always been, which is, the value comes from the integration and the partnership between IATS and the partners and the technology providers that they're using. Because organizations like Auction Frogs, they provide such innovation and technology and solutions to serve the nonprofit. Well, the payment piece of it is an incredibly important part, but it's just one part of the overall solution. And so our approach has always been to collaborate with innovators and technology leaders and provide that financial processing engine that makes it efficient for the charity to save not only time but also money. And it's partly because payment processing is such a complex industry and process. There are a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of complexities in pricing and costs. And ever since we started, our commitment and our mission has been to make it simple. And so we don't have complex pricing. We don't have hidden fees. We don't have all of the nickel and diming that tends to happen in the payment industry. We've just eradicated that. And what we've done instead is have very, very crisp, clean pricing. So what you see is what you get. So an organization that is using Auction Frogs as an example, when they're quoted and when they know what they're going to be charged for everything, including the payment piece of it, well, that's what they're going to get charged. There are going to be no surprises at the end of the day. And I think the second thing, and I probably shouldn't be the second thing, I should have probably led with this, which is we also understand as a company, we serve over 15,000 nonprofit organizations. And over the years, we've come to realize just how, the scale of the work that these organizations and the missions that they're trying to accomplish is so large, yet they are so under-resourced. They're underfunded. They're trying to do so much with so little that they appreciate and need and demand high levels of service. And again, the payment industry in general has not done that. And so, we set ourselves apart by providing a very high touch service oriented business where our team answers calls within, there are humans that answer the call within 10 seconds and really are committed to helping the nonprofit solve any challenges or issues or reconciliation concerns that they have.
Well, and because of all of that, I know that is the reason why Christy had been so excited to have IATS as the wonderful partner that you've been for all this time. Because of that, and because of that is that same high level of service to these nonprofits is exactly what we try and achieve with Auction Frogs. And so any partner that we want to have those same values where we're truly in this. Yes, we're businesses. All of us, are. But we can still do that. We can still make money as companies and be able to benefit nonprofits and be able to raise their donor base, their profits, to be able to go into the wonderful work that they do. So Andrew, we appreciate you so much, buddy.
Well, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I think, one thing that we've learned as a company is when there's a shared value between our partnerships and the organizations that we work with, that's when we know we're really going to drive the greatest value for our customers and our nonprofits. And when I was meeting with Christy many years ago, we were chatting and she was mentioning that approach and how the reason your organization has been successful is because of this myopic focus on serving the customer and making sure that the customer achieves their goals and their mission. And, she made a passing joke that, most people know Christy's number and how to call her and how to contact her, even though she's the founder CEO. And we were joking that that's the same here. Most people, in fact, my cell number is on my email signature. I mean, I not only do we believe that it's an important part, but I feel that it's an important part for me and us to continue to understand the specific needs of our customers. It's the only way that we're going to grow and deploy more solutions that are going to serve the community.
Absolutely. Well, Andrew, we look forward to many, many more years to come in our partnership together and, hopefully hundreds, thousands more organizations that we're going to be able to benefit as partners.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. We're really proud of our partnership with Auction Frogs and the friendships that we've made through those partnerships and the customers that we've served together. So thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today, and thank you again for the partnership.
Absolutely. And after we get through all these mandates and pandemics and all of that, hopefully we'll have a chance to be able to meet in person.
Wonderful. Look forward to it.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Frog Talk, an Auction Frogs podcast series all about events and fundraising in a post-2020 world. For more information on Auction Frogs and the services we offer, visit auctionfrogs.org today.